This is Wiki Weekly.
Let's talk about a part of the eye that does a lot of heavy lifting but rarely gets much attention: the cornea. The cornea is the transparent front part of the eye. It covers the iris, the pupil, and the anterior chamber. Basically, it's the clear window that lets light into your eye. Along with the lens and the anterior chamber, the cornea bends and focuses light, which is how you're able to see clearly. In fact, the cornea handles about 2/3 of the eye's total focusing power. In humans, the cornea's focusing power comes in at around 43 diopters, a measurement used in optics. If that focus isn't quite right, procedures like LASIK can reshape the cornea to improve vision. Even though the cornea does most of the focusing, it cannot adjust like the lens can. When your eye shifts focus from far away to something up close, that adjustment is handled by the lens, not the cornea. The cornea is incredibly sensitive. It has unmyelated nerve endings that react to touch, temperature, and chemicals, which is why even a tiny speck of dust can make you blink or tear up. And here's something surprising: the cornea has no blood vessels. To stay healthy, it gets its oxygen directly from the air, which dissolves into your tears and spreads across the surface. Nutrients also diffuse in from the tear film and the aqueous humor inside the eye. Plus, the nerves themselves help supply essential nutrients. In humans, the cornea is about 11.5 millimeters across and about 0.5 millimeter thick in the center. It gets a little thicker towards the edges. Its clarity, lack of blood vessels, and even some immune privileges make the cornea a pretty unique tissue. In fish and other aquatic animals, the cornea barely helps with focusing at all. That's because the cornea and the water around it have almost the same refractive index, so their eyes rely much more on the lens than ours do. Whether you're on land or underwater, your cornea is working quietly every second to keep your vision clear. Curious about tears? Tune in tomorrow.